Why hello there, fellow sorcerers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Episode 15, heading out to slay a demon. So let's see what this gets us. So we have a lot we kind of know where we need to go, roughly, and we just need to collect said stuff. Required for the masterwork, all I have left is wild anima, and then I have a super high damage tier 4 weapon. Totes worth it. So that's very obviously the next thing I want to do. But it's also really great to have Snapdragon. Snapdragon is was required for the really good healing potions. So keen on that too. Let's go and smelt some stuff. So gold in first. And then the other piece of the blightwood was for the pickaxe, but that needs one more hard leather. And hard leather was just leather plus adhesive. So we'll get, oops, misclick. We'll get that now as well. Maybe, whatever. I don't care. Big old batch. Whatever. Okay, iron pickaxe. And that should be enough to break a dragon's tooth. As I said before, maybe it's worth having a backup pick. So I'll heed my previous advice and do just that. In case I eat it, die, and need to oh my god, it's dark. Need to have some life ward or something like that made available to me. Well, I can't see for save my life, and I'm being attacked by gobbies. Oh, you guys are right here. Wonder if they'll have a chance to damage stuff. Maybe. No, there was a valid path for them to like come to me, so they didn't actually damage anything. I did settle a level 1 zone, and it does make murdering them pretty effortless. Because even the level 2s can, like, take a hit or two, even with high-level weapons, but the level 1s just get insta-smoked. They're a joke. Alright, earth roots. Let's maybe make 35. And yeah, I haven't forgotten about the food reminder. The food that I'm currently using is the like poison food, and I'm really only going to use that if I go back into the swamp. So the plan is to nice. I only lost one bonus. Build the light staff and kill that odd swamp thing. Them's the plans. I mean, a boss. It looked like a boss fight, so let's do it. The other thing that I got access to, having made gold, is the ability to get a jeweler's bench. So let's pull out the there was not a lot of gold left to be smelted, but I'm going to pull out the remaining gold ore that was being processed to make silver bars, and that will open up jeweler, which may be nice addition to progress. And instant daytime, please, because I'm tired of this dark. Much better. Plus, a whole bunch of silver got processed. So, jeweler's bench. Hey, why not here? So we've got a bunch of special effects. So boosting artisan XP, boosting construction, cooking, mining, rune crafting, fishing, farming, woodcutting, and then magic, attack, and ranged XP. So if I got a clay mold, I don't have clay, do I? If I got a clay mold, I would get the like maybe magic XP one so that I level up my magic a little faster. I think that's not unreasonable. So let's jewel that up. That sounds fun. And I'm just going to eat this because I'm hungry, not because I want the, like, fungal resistance. Although, technically, I'm about to head to the swamp. So, I need the anima. Oh, I actually have some bark, don't I? I do. All right, let's get this in the kiln so that I can make the light staff. I think that's all I need. But I want to go to the swamp and get some clay. That's rude. I was like loading in the terrain and the rat was like, haha, loser. So on the potter wheel, we'll make a clay mold component and then fire it as soon as the kiln is free. I'll speed this up. Oh, it was free. Derp. Alright, here we go. No, I still need more. Okay, that's fine. And then I have the materials for the anti-dragon shield, but like, I'm not about to fight a dragon right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. It might be wise for me to make like an iron dagger or sword. So what should I make a better melee weapon? If you want me to do like melee stuff. And if yes, which I'm guessing yes will win, I'll have you choose whether it's like a one-hander or a two-hander, dagger or sword, so on and so forth. Between what, you know, all the potentials. So now that I have this clay mold, that allows me to make jewelry. Let's come over to my jeweler's bench. And we'll do the Amulet of Magic. And this isn't all of the ones that I have available. There will be more later on. So while you vote on that, I'm going to go get the animal bark from this fractured plane zone. So I can make that super staff, because that's going to, like, my damage will go up by, like, 30-40%. Something pretty serious. Where are the blue trees? There's one. You know what? What's in your chest? Yes, I finished the combo. Haha, beat you. Little risky. Yay, I got stools. Not that kind of stool. Obviously the poop kind. That'd be hilarious. That'd be a hilarious troll joke. You have a blueprint for a stool, it costs wood, and you build it, and it just looks like a turd. I want to mod the game just for that. I obviously have a toddler. That much is known. Alright, where's this damn tree? I came all the way out here. Oh, there is a quest here. Quest givers out right there. That's not what we voted on, so I'm not gonna stop there. Oh, there's the tree. Oh, I had no forward momentum. Shoot. It's funny, I'm constantly telling my toddler no potty humor, because he thinks just saying farts is funny. I mean, toddler, right? Am I much better? No. I mean, I can pretend to be. I know when it's inappropriate. It's like, yes, Your Honor, toots. Is probably not something you should say on the stand. Like, at least I get that. He doesn't. So, I guess that makes me morally superior for now. I hold the moral high ground. It's tiny. It's like an anthill. A molehill. But, like, you know. I'm on it. That's what matters. Alright, what kind of weapon should I... Well, I should probably be at the smithing bench before I, pull the next part. Because I actually don't know... Oh, no! No! I meant to hit 7, not 8. Shoot. Oh, whatever. Yo, what? Put your back into it. Oh, is there a tree up there? Oh, and that's not even the right... I need to be there. I did need the loom, kit. What is it called? The loom harness. For that, I need more wool thread. And I just so happen, in this, like, kind of vast valley where I am right now, there are a lot of woolen things for me to go gank and murder. But, yeah, so I guess I'll make a little stop for that. Why not? When in Rome, murder the Romans. A true Visigoth would say. What, I kill one sheep and Mr. Dragon gets mad? If you're wondering, the dragon has... okay, yep. The dragon has his own leitmotif of, like, hey, you're being attacked by a dragon, which makes it obvious when he's about to get pissed. Missed me. It would have been easier to dodge him had I, like, seen him coming. I did a really bad job of keeping my eye on the ball. But I'm alive, and I actually didn't get hurt, so I win. That's right, dragon. I win. I'm gonna blow that thing and make you so horny. Oh, wait, I'm gonna blow the horn and make you so summoned? That's what I'll do, yes. Flirt with the dragon until it gives up. Donkey style. Sort of. Okay, I got the bark. I did not get a lot of wool, but maybe it's enough. We'll see. Because I do have some soft animal fur that can spin too. Oh, that's a lot of bark. Okay, that'll be good. So in order to make the other thing, the loom harness, I just need a few more oak. Did I plant oak? Yeah, there's an oak in the front yard. Convenient. Okay, it's gonna be like that. Oh, nice! And I got a seed back. Yo, just... I hate you. It'll fall over sometime. I'll just have to be patient. Stupid. Stupid oak tree. What else? Got a bunch of tomatoes. And now, with all that wild anima, we can make the masterwork Staff of Light. Oh, baby. So we go from a 2.8 to a 4.5. It's quite the jump. No! Why? You fell over. And now you're just blocking my... Oh, there we go. Thought it was just gonna block my farm. It's like, oh, sorry. You're masterfully trolled. Okay, at this point, I really want to plant Snapdragon. And then... Flax. Maybe Snapdragon and Onion. And Flax. So in the oak plot, I'll do snap and snap and onion. Technically, you can plant them in the wrong plots. They just wither and die sooner. So it's not impossible to own... I mean, you can cross it over and switch it around, but like, it's probably ill-advised as far as like efficiency goes. Which is why I'm keeping the siege to the correct plots. But it doesn't mean that it won't work. It will work. It just... There's less wiggle room for the timing. So you're far more likely to invest time, effort, and energy into it, only to then have to dig it all up and start over again. Because it will die off. It also looks like I'm low on fertilizer, so I'll roast some berries and turn them into fertilizer. So that staff is going to be a bit game-changing. It's like, little spoiler, it's basically the highest damaging staff that I'm going to get in, like, this act. So it's the bomb, if I want magic damage. Because, and it's not, I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? This is Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, and Zone 4. And this is a Masterwork 4 weapon. So, yeah, you're not going to get better at this point. And I don't have any other zones unlocked. Alright, so back to the anvil. We have the bronze. We don't have the sap or the tooth yet. But what one... You guys said one... I should make a melee weapon. What may... hold on. Let's see. What melee weapon to craft? I could do dagger. The iron dagger. I could do the iron sword. I'm gonna... there's also the chieftain blade, which is like... well, no, that's a tier 3. Then there's the... two-hander warhammer. Two-hand greatsword. Two-hand axe. And, oh, also the mace. The one-hand mace. So, you wanted me to have a better weapon. I don't think I will have the materials for both weapon and shield. So I'm going to do weapon first. then shield if there's materials left over. I can always get more iron. I know where it is. It's pretty easy to get. But I'll do weapon first. So there's the pole. That pole is... I don't really care what we craft right now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pick a fight with that weird monstrosity thing instead. I do need more air runes, though. So before I do that, let's eat a XP concoction. If I really wanted to max it out... Well, let's say I do. Hypothetically. So what that would look like is, let's make a clay mold. Fire it. Which is better damage. So the game goes over this, but for different enemies, there's different levels of damage. So it isn't really a one-size-fits-all. So, like, technically speaking, I think sharp does more than blunt. But daggers attack faster, so you might get more strikes in between the enemy's, like, stun periods. But yeah, the sword would be the most, I would say. So, I have a rune crafting ring on. And I ate a XP meal. And now I'm going to brew up a rune crafting potion. Because if you really want to level your rune crafting, this is how to do it. So I have 10, 15, 25, plus another 5, 30. And I wanted air runes. Let's make the whole batch. Go big or go home. Oh, I did not wait for that to lock in as good as it should have. Oopsie poopsie. Oh no, it did maxed out. Cool. Yeah, good enough. 443. Could be worse. I don't have a lot of fire either. Let's do that too. I'm not going to make quite as much. And with all of those compounding XP bonuses, I did end up leveling up my rune crafting quite a good bit. So if for certain things like rune crafting, where you're going to make like a whole bunch at once, it does make sense to like make a special rune crafting ring just for the occasion. And then to like drink the potion, eat the food. Because it is it's a right pain to do if not. Alright, so now I am going to get some quick shut-eye. Or actually, let's make that sword before I forget. So, for reference, the sword does 45 to 82, the dagger does 29 to 74, and then the mace does the most. It's also the slowest, but everyone voted sword, so sword it is. I'm gonna get rid of the dagger, and I'm not gonna make like the iron shield because I think we're gonna want the anti-dragon shield. So for that, I'm gonna need another vault core and some blightwood. Got it. Vault cores are going to be easy. Like, I can get a vault core at any vault. So that's not much of a problem. I'd also like to make some more. So here's the... Oh, oops, misclick. Here's the nicer potions, and I can make 6 of them. And I'll put them up in the bar. And I'll put the other potions away. And then nicer anti-poison potions, which is toadflax and swampweed. So I'll make 4 of those as well. Switch them out. Put those away. So let's go kill that swamp thing. That's what I'm calling it. So I'm going to eat a pungent omelet, don my brand new staff, and head to the swamps. And hopefully don't get my butt kicked. Also just used up virtually all of my essence for rune crafting, so let's get a little bit more. Oops, misclick. Problem with having the healing potions being convenient to click as far as a hotkey is you'll drink them constantly when you don't mean to. So while I'm down here, I should also get some blightwood for the additional equipment I want. All right, fugly, let's dance. Oh, okay, just an abyssal demon. No biggie. Oh, back against the wall. Yeah, you took one to the nuts. I mean, guts. No! Rat! How dare you! Also, it would low-key help if I had the right school of magic attached to my hotbar. Could you just frickin' chill, thing? I'm not trying to fight you. Ouch. Alright, took the healing potion. Now taking the anti-poison one. Oh, ouch. I'm trying to. Okay, my character is like too stupid to take the anti-poison one at the moment. It's like too much of a long. Alright, I'm not poisoned at the moment. What are you, resetting? No, don't heal. We ain't done. I ain't hear no bell. Oh, God. Done. Not that elegant, but hey, it's dead. And I got Abyssal Spine and Monstrous Fangs. I ripped that thing up. It was yummy. From a distance, it looked more like a Kerrigan-esque monster, but up close, obviously it ain't. It was not quite like that. But the new staff was awesome. Packed a hell of a punch. I don't think I would have been able to do that with the old staff. I mean, had I taken the time to, like, clear the area of annoying ads and not end up like Hathan, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just ignore the Garo and fight the boss, and then, you know, get absolutely slaughtered by the ads. But yeah, I didn't do that, so, you know, live and learn, in my case, not dead. I am not dead. So now that I'm down here, so there's this weird tree, right? And this was a red herring, pun unintended, where it's obviously not in the circle that I'm supposed to interact with, but it is covered in sap, or sap-like structure. So let's go to where the circle tells me to go, looking for the sap needed for the challenge horn. And the damage difference is incredible. I'm just obliterating everything now. It's just easy to lose sight in the fact that I still have tier 3 armor. And some of that is I need more wool in order to get the loom harness, which is going to potentially upgrade my armor again. Potentially. Oh, ouch. I do like how in a shootout against these enemies... Ooh, a brutal bladehead. That's a new blueprint. A shootout against these enemies, if you shoot them, like, right when they're about to pull the bowstring on you, you can make them miss. That's clever. It's hard to intentionally time, but it's a neat feature. That the enemies aren't perfectly accurate when they're being fired upon, which is... The inverse is also true, right? If I'm getting shot to hell, I get staggered as well. Find the sap. I'm just going to call it sap as a shorthand. Y'all know what we're after. So we are inside the circle now, and we want to find something that looks like it's bloodwood sap type material. Something that fits the bill around here. I'm absolutely taking the opportunity to harvest as much snapdragon as I can, because, yeah, that stuff's awesome. And the scarecrow that we interacted with, that's one of its scribbles. There was actually scribbles right underneath it from before that I didn't read because I'm illiterate. What I should have. Oh god, these things are only level 3. They're getting moited. Didn't see you. It's funny, I can kill them really good because of the super high quality weapon. But like this berserker would like 2-shot me or 3-shot me if it actually landed hits. The druids, because I've so part of the reason is magic armor has higher magic defense. So as you can see, like this piece, let's say 15, 17, 23. So my resistance to magic is a lot higher than my resistance to melee. So mages are good at killing mages, melees are good against melees. So it's a bit of a rocks, paper, scissors. In that the school that you wear, like if you wear mage armor, you're going to be good against casters, but really bad against melee. So that's why the Garo Berserkers are a bit of the mage bane, because mages can't take a melee hit from them, and they're kind of berserking. And here we go, Bloodwood Sap. That sounds like it's correct, and I don't know why I was trying to hit it with a pick. That's a gross, gross noise. But we got one. And now that interaction circle's gone, now there is a dungeon or a dragon vault here, and I'm gonna try to go into the dragon vault and at least put a teleporter down, so I can return here when convenient if we want to do the vaults in this area. Because very obviously, one of the things I am missing in my current build is armor. I think it would be wise maybe not to pick a fight with the dragon until I'm armored up to 4. Lest I'll just die in a hit. Which is not as fun as it sounds. Got like a vast pit of poison. I'm not eager to just like fight a bunch of rats, so I'm just gonna run through. I feel like I've graduated past rat stomping. Maybe that's not true, but... Right, there's gold behind... Oh, hello. I'll make an exception for you. Because unlike the, like, Thunder Peaks, this zone is a 3. And I've got a, like, a Masterwork 4 weapon. So yeah, these things kill me pretty good, but, I kill them also pretty good. And there's a core right there. How's my carry weight? So I don't have a lot of space, but I'm not weighed down. That's good. Because I have all that Abyssal Monstrosity gear, or crafting equipment to cash in. What am I not picking up? Essence? Yeah, that's a mistake. Oh, vault shards. Bone. Alright, let's head back out so I can teleport. Maybe what I can do is I can run through real quick. Just so that I can flip the last lever, so I can skip redoing some of this. I forget how lengthy this one is, but if that's possible, that'd be great. And I'm sure I'm gonna miss stuff. Oh yeah. Receive wisdom. A archer armor. So clearing this obviously gives me a archer set. That's because we found out one of these before where one piece of that gave me like a paladin piece and then another gave another paladin piece. So they're thematic like that. So this is not the dungeon I was hoping for. This doesn't have caster gear, it seems. Okay, I think this lever leads back to the start. And in this case, the boss door has 2 symbols, and this half is illuminated, indicating I'm half done flipping the boss door open. So there's, unlike the previous ones, there's 2 paths to complete. But I've got my materials for a lodestone, so I can return there if I so choose, but I don't need to at the moment. So the bloodwood sap was half of the challenge horn's recipe, and the other half was the dragon teeth. And I absolutely have the materials for that as well, because all I needed was the iron pick in order to be able to break the tooth. So let's get back to the northwest zone and do that. So of these zones here, we had archer armor, I believe this was paladin armor. So maybe, just maybe, that is mage armor in that zone. Process of elimination. All things being fair and roughly equal. So we can check to see if that's also the case before we go fight the dragon. I think fighting the dragon would be a good like endpoint for everything. So I'm trying to push that ahead to accomplish that prior to stream end. And that's like not the end boss. That's like the dragon for this region. There are, spoiler, more than one. If there was one, they wouldn't be an endemic problem. It would just be a one-off. Okay, what was I going to do? We got the veg ball. So yeah, I'm just waiting on some water. And then we'll go break some teeth. Dopey, thank you for the big cheer. I probably appreciate it. Going over time, making it worth it. Oh yeah. And then the other, before I forget, because God knows I'm going to forget. We really wanted the loom harness, and I do have the materials to make it now, finally. So then this allows us to put 2 inputs. So let's do rough wool and, or rough cloth and wool, and that makes padded cloth. And I'll spin a bunch of the coarse thread. So with the padded cloth, that opens up, surprise, surprise, mage gear. Tier 4 mage gear. Now, it's possible that we end up with better Tier 4 mage gear from that other dungeon. So we could try that as well. So that's where I was going to head to now. After a little bit of rest. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but I'm not looking for feedback or spoilers. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, viewers that came to the live stream, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. So thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow adventurers.